think Mariella did say it first to me because she was like, oh,
No, she
I
didn't say
said that.
Riz. She said something else.
So she said, yeah, I've got that unspoken Riz.
Mariella said that? Of course
Yeah.
she would.
And then we said it, and
Not
she wouldn't
surprised.
let us.
And then on the way home, we were like, all right, who's got Riz, and then we were saying like TV characters, and that's the whole thing, the whole like draft thing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just do that for another episode. Because I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Who's got the most Riz? Yeah, I would have to really think about that one.
Yeah.
Unlike today's topic, I didn't have to think about it at all.
Like, I'm not worried because, like, I got plenty of Riz. So,
It's got that dog in me.
out of this table, I definitely got the most Riz.
Okay, sure.
I don't know, man.
Pat's got fake Riz, so like, it doesn't
No.
actually work.
Riz.
Okay. Can you prove that?
Yeah,
I'm
Give
you're
me
still
one.
single.
Not that. Okay, give me a scenario.
Like, you have like a lot of friends that are girls, but like, you're still single. That's called fake Riz. You don't use any of it.
I don't want to date them. Sorry,
Bada
guys.
boom, bada bing.
That's why they're friends.
Yeah, Jordan.
Have you ever walked one and you just like touch them on the chin? Have you seen those TikToks?
Yeah. I've
No.
seen those.
They're like, watch my Riz. They go up and they like touch their chin. And the girl just smacks them in the face really hard.
I saw one. He's like at work and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna do a TikTok real quick," and he's like, "I'm testing out a for one liner or something or a pickup line," and he's like, "She's a boyfriend. I really
I
respect
think
him.
this.
I really respect him." And he goes up and he gets on one knee and he's like, "Let me go out with you." He's like, "If you don't go out, I will kill myself." She just loses it.
Did it work?
Yeah, he's like, "Did it work? Would you have said yes?" She's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yes."
Okay,
Everyone in
I
the
think
comments,
I
Riz,
just
the
gotta.
Rizzler, the Rizzler, Riz gone.
I gotta do that. I
I've
gotta
also
try
seen
that.
other variations of that where they're like, please, 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 please.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You just that's all you gotta say. If you don't go out with me, I'm gonna kill myself. And then if you do kill yourself, it's not their fault.
13th reason.
That's what you call assisted suicide, just like in Call of Duty.
Yep. They don't say yes, send them to jail.
Anyway. All right. What episode are we?
67.
67.
Yeah.
Audience, do you have that? Ooh, wait a minute, look at this. I have so Rankaholics has a Spotify Wrapped.
Right.
Well, let's just get into this episode.
Yeah, we're in.
Hey guys. So Spotify has the Wraps, okay?
Yeah.
And Rankaholics we get because we have our podcast.
Mhm.
We get our own version also.
Whoa.
It's pretty
interactive.
cool.
Lots of colors, by the way.
Oh,
Anyway.
they went colorful
They
this
went
year, yeah.
very colorful. You know that lady on TikTok that does like the logo designs for like other teams and stuff like that?
Yes.
She did it for Spotify Wraps.
Oh,
It's pretty
nice.
funny. Anyway, how do we want to start? Do we want to do our own first, or do we want to do the Rankaholics one?
We do Rankaholics.
Okay, let's do the
Perfect.
Rankaholics one. Let's just jump in here. Okay, let's read off some fun stats for you guys. In 2022, you did your thing. Sorry,
No, you're good, man. Keep going.
The people loved it. Okay,
I hope so.
Here, I'll just so you guys can read.
Oh,
See along
this
too.
is
Oh, I thought you were saying that people loved your voice just now.
Oh, they do.
I was like, how would you know that?
It says so.
Anyway, you created 2,680 minutes of new content. That's
Okay.
more than 95% of other people or other creators in the we're in the leisure.
We're in
category.
leisure category?
Why are we in leisure category?
What?
What category would we be in?
Leisure, leisure podcasts. Let's see. Oh, there's actually one that's called the Leisure Podcast.
Well, we might have beat them.
They might be really mad at us right now.
Let's see if ours just pops
Beat
up.
them at their own category. That's sad.
If I scroll for a few miles.
Okay.
I don't know. You can just, what are the other categories for podcasts?
We should be educational, I think. There's comedy. That's one.
Can we put multiple categories?
I don't think so. We'll check after.
I feel like we
this.
should be able to.
Okay, you can't hear us, but we're clapping right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Spotify's telling us.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh.
Thanks, podcast. Thanks, Spotify.
Alright, let's see what else. Can you guess your number one episode?
I already
It's the
saw
girls'
your-
names.
I already
so,
saw it. Yeah. So, but it said hottest takes, ranking girls' names, and pet peeves.
Personally, I probably would. No, actually,
I got it wrong the first time.
I know.
I wouldn't have gone pet peeves. I probably would have
that's
gone.
what I-
I would have. I think I honestly would have guessed ranking girls' names because a lot of my, a lot of friends were like, "Oh, you have this one, and that's the one they listen to." A lot of coworkers, that was their first listen.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, it wasn't ranking girls' names.
Gosh,
Sorry, man.
It was actually.
give some space, my guy.
It wasn't ranking. It wasn't ranking girls' names. It says hottest takes.
What?
That's
was-
that's
you
gonna be
posted
wrong.
That's the one I was
Because
gonna
I
guess.
posted the one.
Yeah.
Maybe it like just changed.
Okay, got it. 370%.
Oh no, the one you posted was
That was the one they start on.
that's the one
Oh,
they started
yes.
on.
Okay,
yeah.
so our hottest.
I would have guessed that
So
one.
episode 35, our hottest takes with Sophie was it had 370% more streams than your average episode.
Wow. It's disappointing.
I feel like we should share that.
Surprised you haven't. You know, being our social media manager.
Seriously.
Your podcast loves to travel, guys.
Oh, shut
We do. Click next. Anyway, let's see. Spotify, they really went all out this year. They're getting better and better at their craft. We were heard in 7 countries, and your top 5 were
Whoa.
United
Dude,
States,
UK?
UK. Dude, someone's listening to
India.
it. Our third country is India. Somebody all the way in India is listening to us.
Conor McGregor listened to our podcast, I see.
Yeah, Ireland is at 5. Australia is at 4.
Dang.
Maybe when Marina was in Australia, I should listen.
Or
to us.
Sophie's boyfriend, Nathan.
Or Sophie's boyfriend.
Oh.
I know he listens actually. He really wants to
does.
meet me, not to brag or anything,
Oh.
but
Pat, no one cares.
he does.
Well, yeah, but
Sophie
we,
does.
okay,
Our fans do.
shut up.
You cannot.
Yeah, we can't
slander
diss on
that.
the, we can't diss on the fans.
I'm not dissing on the fan. I'm dissing on Pat.
Okay.
I'm the fan favorite. What can you do?
Something magical happened between February 20th and 26th. You had 83% more listeners compared to your average week.
Wow.
I wonder what episode that was.
It's probably the
Let me
one.
look.
February
Probably the
20th.
hottest takes one.
Oh, it might be.
No.
Whoever said sharing is caring was probably a fan of yours.
What the heck?
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh.
That's too much.
This. I wonder what the Spotify Wraps looks like. on here.
February 22nd. Our favorite and not so favorite male actors.
Interesting.
I remember that episode.
That was a great episode.
Okay, your podcast was in the top 15% most shared globally. Wow, guys. 86% through Instagram, 11% through text, 2% through direct link, and then 1% other.
I want to know what the other is.
We need to find that out. Okay, let's see what's next. What percent of your listeners follow your podcast? 13%, 41%, or 26%?
I'd go
41.
26.
I already know the answer, so I can't really.
Just go, John. Like we want to know.
It's 41%.
I was right and you were wrong.
It's okay. I was right in the last one.
You're in the top 20% most followed podcasts. Guys.
Whoa.
We're doing pretty good.
Those are some hot numbers.
I don't know. Is that actually good?
20%. That means
I
That
was
means
in the
there's
top-
19 other percent we're not.
I was in the top
We're on top of it.
0.001 point. I was in the
Save
top 0.001% of someone, so that's way better than 20.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I was in 0.01% of someone. So like we gotta step it up.
And you don't even use Spotify, so
He did use Spotify.
He did. This is his first year. He did use it.
full time.
Yeah. No, I think it was like
okay.
partially through the year.
It's okay.
We'll
Wait,
get
so
to
this
it.
is where our listeners are like. They're called the specialist. And your listeners are selective with the podcast they listen to, but they've got lots of love to go around. Once they decide they like a podcast, they're all in. That's you guys.
Yeah, I guess
You
they like
listening
us.
right now.
They're all in on us.
Get off of me. Please.
You can stay on me. I really don't care.
Okay. Your podcast loves making new friends. 88% of your listeners discovered you in 2022.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
jeez.
That's
We
Good.
need to. You guys need to quit your jobs where you're at. We just need to start new jobs constantly. Because when I started at Chick-fil-A, that's probably 88% of ours.
That's
it's because
true.
of me.
That's true. Okay.
You
Don't
said
try to take
that's true.
credit for everything, dude. Jesus.
You
I-
were on board till I.
You're on something tonight, man.
1% or 10% started with this episode, and that was the ranking girls' names.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I've heard people say
Popular.
they listened hoping that our name
Yes.
would have been discussed,
Yeah.
and somehow we missed every single one.
We missed a lot.
I missed a lot.
That's
Anyway, listeners, you scored your podcast at 4.8. Thank you guys for leaving.
Why
your
not
reviews.
5? Huh?
Where? Yeah. Who ranked us lower than a 5? I want to know.
Probably Isabel. We probably got 4 ratings. 4,
No, we
3
had
of them
20.
were. We got 20.
Mm-hmm.
So 18 of them were 5 stars, and 2 of them were 4 stars, probably. Yes.
Have you been working out, dude?
What?
1/3 of us has. Your podcast saw gains this year, 46% increase.
Yeah, we've been bulking this year.
Yes.
Dirty bulk.
We might have to go on a cut next year. Anyway, you and your fans have something special. We do.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
I thought we did.
Okay, let's see what's next. This is a long Spotify rap
Yeah, it
for
is.
podcasts. Imagine if we were any bigger. You're a top 10 podcast for 43 fans.
Okay.
You're a top 5 podcast for 34 fans.
Other 9 fans, step
And
it
you're
up.
the number 1 podcast for 8 fans. Guys,
Huh.
we need to be the number 1 podcast for
All of you.
All
all of-
43.
all.
43.
Yeah,
He was right.
Thanks.
I got you.
group hug. You know what? But this doesn't include YouTube numbers. Our YouTube numbers have gone significantly up.
They've grown
so,
in the last 2 months.
It's true.
So
I'm sorry, are we boring you?
No.
Do these numbers bore you?
Are you not excited?
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
Guys, I'm just tired, okay?
It's really late.
You need to bring the most energy to these.
Okay.
I was ready
that
to
was,
do it.
That was
and
our
you
Spotify
left
Wrapped.
to go get your car, and I'm tired.
Yeah.
That was your fault for laying on the couch. And you
would've-
said
I
you were
would've
gonna say.
fell asleep on the chair.
You said you were gonna be on TikTok the whole time.
Yeah.
You just said I was going to be on TikTok the whole
Let's see.
time, and I was on TikTok the whole time.
And he didn't send me any TikToks. Okay.
I didn't say you good. I have to send you the best, Pat.
You send me like one every 4 days,
And they're
it hurts.
always a hit.
Yeah. If those are your hits,
Pat, I need you to name
Sure,
one you
yeah.
didn't like right now.
what was the last one you sent me?
Because when you messaged back, it's like, oh my gosh, I just saw
Oh,
this
yeah.
on my feed.
All right, let's go through our own.
So I know you liked
individual-
it.
We'll all go through them together
Okay.
at the same time.
Together.
Jordan and I have already shared our stats. Pat, I know only some of yours, only because what you shared on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure you know some of ours, but we don't know some of our other stuff. So again, if you don't have Spotify, first of all, I feel sorry for you
Honestly,
because
I would switch to Spotify just for this reason.
that's the only reason I
I-
originally.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Can very honestly say I'm more excited for Spotify Wrapped than my own birthday.
You must
Okay.
have a crappy birthday, dude.
Spotify Wrapped is one of my favorite
I'm
days
more
of the
excited
year.
for Spotify Wraps than some holidays.
At this,
Thanksgiving, Christmas, Spotify Wrapped.
I actually don't
Don't
disagree with
diss
the
on me.
birthday thing because birthdays are just so. eh.
Birthday, I like celebrating other people's birthdays. I don't like mine.
It's just got to the point.
Ah.
Well, it's when you
So-
get older, they don't matter as much.
This was your first Spotify Wrap day.
Yeah.
Were you excited?
Like excited? I didn't even know. I didn't even know what day
Yeah.
it was.
Okay.
Well, actually, it came out a day early.
A day early. I was expecting
was a
December
surprise.
1st, and then I opened it on November 30th. I was like, I gotta stop everything I'm doing.
Yeah, I gotta see mine. I gotta see everybody's.
share. Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to share the whole thing, but I was like, that's too much.
That's too much. Delete.
Anyway, my whole TikTok feed was full of people talking about their Spotify Wraps. It was a great day.
The dude with the sign. I don't know. If
Oh,
you've
yeah,
heard
yeah,
him.
I saw
The
that.
thing he posted, it was like nobody cares about your Spotify Wrapped, and I commented. I said, I do.
You know what?
And
I-
everyone commented
yes.
that.
And actually, that's what it was at first. At
Yes.
first, it was like, guys, no one cares about your Spotify Wrapped. But now it's become a thing where like, dude, I love it.
The people that post about it care about others.
Yes.
The people that don't post theirs do not care.
But the people that post theirs a day late are just seeking attention.
Or they're just like, I don't want to post when everyone else does. I
yeah,
want
so
to
they,
like
they want theirs to be in the limelight.
yeah, I wouldn't say necessarily attention, but they're just
Listen,
like
I didn't
they
post
don't want
mine at
theirs
all,
to fall
so-
fall out or like fall behind in
They're
everyone
like,
else's.
ooh, a couple hours later, let me just share mine.
They'll see
now."
mine and their mind. will
I
be
shared
off it.
mine as soon as I saw
I'm gonna
it.
share mine in January.
Yeah, there you go.
That's weird.
Yeah, so
Share all
if
of
you
it.
don't have Spotify Wraps, I'm sorry for you. Get Spotify and
Yeah.
start, get those numbers up. Starts in January, so you still got some time. Doesn't count the whole month of December because I don't think I've ever seen Christmas songs unless.
So it's interesting to me because
Check your phone.
I wonder if it just counts it, January through November, and then
Yeah.
nothing ever in December, or if this December goes to next year's Wrapped.
That's true.
I've
But then
wondered.
again, I feel like Christmas would definitely some Christmas
Outweigh a
songs
lot, yeah.
would be on my list, and I've never seen a Christmas song on mine.
Yeah.
So I don't think it counts in the month of December.
Which I kind of like that.
I'm very glad to do that.
Yeah.
So, okay, so let's see. The first slide is your genre.
Mm-hmm. How many genres
How
did you
many?
explore?
I explored 82 different
Dang.
genres.
57.
57.
32.
Ricky numbers.
Well, hey. Remember, I didn't start. It was
I know,
technically a
it's true.
full year.
Yeah.
So
I just didn't even
I'll take
that. Every time because I think I had high numbers last year for genres, and every time I see it, I'm like, I didn't even know there was that many genres.
dude, I literally when me and John
True.
first shared it, I was like, yeah, I got 32. He goes, I got like, what do you say, 80?
I said 82.
I was like, what the frick?
Yeah.
What are you listening to?
Well,
Freaking
I saw-
ASMR too?
I saw 57. I was like, there's that many genres? I've
Yeah.
explored all of them? But I don't know. There's I
there's
need to,
82.
I want to look at all the list of genres.
Yes.
Be like,
Yeah.
oh, man.
I want to know if somebody. I'm sure there's people that got over 100.
Yeah, no, I
If there's
was.
if there's 100 genres.
I'm just gonna like start this year and just find 100 different genres and just play ones each song, just so I have more genres than you guys next year.
Okay.
That's not a number I'm very like. I don't care about that number.
I just want to beat you.
It's cool to see, but yeah, I know you do.
I think that same slide also tells
Yeah.
you your top 5 genres.
I have a lot of pop.
Okay, so Jordan, you can start us off.
I got number 1 Christian pop, number 2 pop, number 3 Christian hip hop, number 4 pop rap, and number 5 modern rock.
Nice.
Okay.
My top 5: pop, alt Z. I don't know what that is.
Wait,
Alt
pop
Z.
and then alt Z,
Yeah,
or pop alt Z?
pop
No,
and then alt Z.
Okay,
well,
number
it's
3.
your second, so
Yeah.
clearly it's
Yeah.
you Gen Zer.
No. Number 3, contemporary country. Jordan Davis. Number 4, modern rock. Number 5, indie folk.
okay.
No
okay.
con.
Hey,
Number
we both had pop
5.
and modern rock, baby.
All right.
All right, so number 1 I had pop, number 2 I had rock.
Was
Number
it
3
modern rock though?
No,
No,
just
it's
rock.
rock.
Just as
Wow.
rock.
Hard
3
rock.
3 I had pop rap. 4 I had EDM, and then 5 I had indie folk. The EDM is
okay.
telling you right now it's
All Rocket League, all Rocket League,
music.
every single one.
Well,
of
and
those.
what was the other? What was your
Uh,
number 3?
3 was pop rap.
That's NF probably.
Yeah, I guess you
possibly.
could probably be putting that.
I'm surprised
Yeah.
indie folk is not higher because I
Yeah.
find a ton of indie folk
I
songs. That's the genre thing.
I'm surprised as well that mine's at number 5.
But we both had it. We both had it at 5 too.
Yeah.
Which is the interesting thing.
Next year, Taylor
Um,
Swift's gonna be up there for me.
All right, so this is my favorite. One of my favorite things from this next slide.
This one's
the-
interesting.
Going through the days.
Yeah.
How your morning starts. I'm just letting mine play through real quick.
If you just hit share, it'll show you all of them.
Oh. Okay. All right. So what is? I'll go. Wait. Yeah, Pat, you go first this time.
My mornings are helpless, romantic, comforting.
I knew you were.
It gets
depressed.
better.
No, it's just funny because that starts off hopeless romantic. You wake
That's
up.
how I start off my mornings.
Yeah. Okay.
Wakes
okay.
up, bawling his eyes out.
We need to read
My-
Brianna's.
when I work out, yes. No, just kidding. I work out all the time. My afternoon, peppy, nervous, upbeat.
Peppy.
What are you nervous about?
My afternoon. My evening, I guess.
It's evening.
I'm peppy, nervous about my evening, which is heartache, sad boy, comforting.
That's so good.
He goes like a
The amount of people that responded
Yeah.
and they're like sad boy, and I was like
Sad boy.
exposed.
But we knew that. Like you listen
Mine-
to some of your favorite NF songs are depressing. So
All of his music
Yes,
is like
okay.
that.
whoa,
Hey.
A lot
that's
of his
not
music.
true.
Anyway. Okay.
Only 70% of it.
Okay, so mine, I'll go next. Mine's a little just like uphill from here. So it starts off mornings, easygoing, tender pumpkin spice.
I had laughed out loud when I saw that.
I was like, what does pumpkin spice mean?
And I like to have my coffee in the morning and,
Yeah,
just
all right.
listen to some easy
Yeah.
music,
too.
In the afternoon, it's suspense, triumphant, tense. So
Okay.
immediate spike. And then
Yeah.
the nights feel good, upbeat, hype. So
Huh.
party. Probably some of the weddings too. Maybe have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I was thinking about it in the shower. I was like, if I did 3 weddings ish, that only probably accounted for, and they're probably like 3 hours at the most.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Whatever, 3 times 60, 180 minutes each. So it really had almost no effect because I had my minutes total,
True.
which we'll get to.
Right.
So all right, Jordan's what is yours?
There you go. My morning started with joyful joy healing.
That's a good way to start the day.
I know. What a better way to start the day.
Not as good as mine, but
It's way better. Yeah, I don't know about that. And then my afternoon is easygoing, determination, and triumphant.
Okay.
Then I finish the night with hype, lit motivation.
I've lit.
Yeah.
The fact that you
Yeah.
use the word lit.
That is pretty funny.
Oh,
I want to read
I'm just getting lit
Brianna's.
in my bedroom. You guys don't even know it.
I want to read Brianna's specifically
I thought
because
that's what
hers
you
is.
ended
Wow, you
with.
want to expose her?
That's
messed
okay
up.
with it. She was okay with it. She says she's an open book, so.
Yeah, everybody says that. They
Anyway.
don't actually mean it.
I don't
Anyway.
say that.
She doesn't have Instagram. She would, if she had Instagram, she would have shared it. So,
Mhm.
okay, her morning is hype, empowering, motivation, which she does.
Cycling.
the
It works
cycling.
out, obviously.
Yep.
So
Her afternoon goes to escapism, calm, dramatic. and then her night is heartache, hopeless, romantic.
Nice.
So, we love you, Brianna.
funny.
But yeah, I laugh. Jordan and I had the same reaction,
Yep.
and she texted us individually, so it's pretty
just
funny.
Brianna, if you ever need to talk, just let us know.
Yeah. You
I
can
mean, if
listen
you're
to-
having boy problems, I mean, you just let us know.
If you need more evening music, I'll give you my morning music.
yeah, there you go. Okay, next slide. So in 2022, your
minutes.
total playtime, how much was yours, Pat?
59,000.
59. Was that up or down from last year?
Down. I think last year's was 73,000.
Okay. Jordan, what was yours for your first year?
I think it was like it was 21,552.
Okay.
No podcasts. All music.
Oh, yeah. So this includes podcasts? Okay.
It does.
Yeah. What was yours, John Luca?
Mine was 41,612. And that, yeah. So last
up or
year,
down?
that was way down. I had 81,000 last year.
Yeah.
It's almost half.
I don't want to go find mine. But
You can go on Instagram and do it in your archive.
oh yeah, I could go into my photos too. But
That's what I was
it's just
gonna.
not-
Yeah.
But mine, it's because I realized it's because I worked at Chick-fil-A, and so you can't listen to music as much.
Oh, gotcha.
There it is.
Yeah. When I was working retail, I had an earbud in like all day.
Yep.
For 8 hours.
Yeah, my warehouse job, I listen to music 8 hours of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get to always listen to music at work, so.
Last year's was
Every once in a while.
75,000.
But then you think about it though, at least like for us and even for you, like 21,000 minutes is still a lot, and then for us 41,000.
Yeah, so there's 500,000 in a year, I think someone said.
So it was like
Because it was
520
the TikTok that
something.
we shared.
Yeah.
So it was like 1.2 million, and then someone was like, "There's only 500,000,
No, yeah.
eight
Okay.
or something in a year."
But
But yeah, I
yeah,
was
to
like,
the baby for 8 months.
I did the math on like, I did the math on mine to see like how many hours a day, and I think it was 2 or 3. It averages out to 2 or 3 a day,
Okay.
which like weekdays are more than weekends, whatever. But I was like, okay, so if you average,
Oh yeah,
if you average like 5 hours a day, that's 300 minutes times 365, so that's 109,000. So to even get over 100,000, you'd have to average 5 hours a day.
dang.
Which is a lot.
Well, just gonna leave my phone on at night.
I didn't see
White noise.
anybody this year, but I saw a couple people last year who had over 100,000.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I
okay,
wanna
you
look at my-
legit only listen to music. You didn't talk to anyone else.
I'm looking
Yeah.
at my 2020 because I know that was a lot.
Oh, for your minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, so while we're waiting on that, Jordan, go to your top song. I'm honestly
Top song.
yes, and then say your top song. Then how many times?
It was top 10 by Christopher Sincere, and I played it 98 times
Total.
with the most listens on February 10th, which is probably when I
Found the song.
figured or
Yeah.
discovered the song.
2020, I listened to 100,000 minutes. Every year I've gone down. I'm getting more social.
Next
Dang
year, in a couple of years, you won't even use Spotify anymore.
No.
You hate Spotify Wrapped again.
No.
All right. My top song this year was "Must Be Love" by Young Bae, and I played it 57 times, and most listens on February 9th, which I'm really disappointed that it was this song because it always is one song that I find early in the year that ends up being the my most listened to, and then I don't listen to it for like the rest of the year. So when this was number one, I was like, "What the heck? I haven't listened to it since
Wow.
I found it
Yeah.
or something." So,
Huh.
All right, Pat, what was yours?
My top song was "Backseat" by Sam McPherson. I played it 84 times. Most listens on September 16th.
Dang, you beat me. No, wait, no, I didn't. I said the 98
on
times.
what day?
September 16th.
Oh, okay. Dang. So that was later in the year.
Yeah.
And you listened to it a lot.
Yeah. Which I was like, I want to go through my top songs, the playlist, and see like which is the latest one and kind of gauge when it stops tracking.
Oh, so you did a little experiment.
I didn't yet. I want to.
Okay.
I'm very curious.
I said you played 2,347 songs, but these played again and again. So I wonder
Yeah.
if that's the total
2,000.
amount. That doesn't seem like a lot of songs.
Oh, mine is 4,032.
How many minutes did you have? 57? 50 something? So you almost doubled the amount of songs, but the minutes
Dropped
don't add up.
20,000.
That's weird.
Yeah. Which I'm not surprised about. I'm not surprised about either of those.
Okay. What were your top 5 songs?
Let's see once it loads.
Okay, Jordan, if you have yours, you can go.
No, you go ahead.
Okay. So number 1, I just said "Must Be Loved" by Young Bae. Number 2, "On My Way" by Alex LaHaye. The Mitchells vs. the Machines, that song. At the end.
Oh, yeah.
Number 3 is "Honor" by Hans Zimmer. The main title. It's the one that sounds like National Treasure, which is funny. That's number 3. It's a good. I do listen to that quite a bit. So
You're number 3.
yeah. Number 4. I'm disappointed this is on my list. It's "Broadway Girls" by Lil Durk and Morgan Wallen. I don't know why that's on
Hey,
there.
hey, little Dirk, man. Little Dirk.
And then number 5, Mr. Brightside.
Yes. That's awesome.
I
I'd be
love that.
proud of
That's so
I love
funny.
that is on there though.
That's awesome.
There's
There's a song when you mentioned soundtracks that I just wish I could add to my top 100 songs, and that's the How to Train Your Dragon theme song.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Dude,
my
that's
gosh.
got to be on.
But
I need to get that
I've
one on.
listened to like a lot of variations of it, or not.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm surprised it's not on there because I didn't listen to one all the time. It was a few, but I'm surprised. I want to know. Like, I wish you could see it. The ones that just didn't make the cut or
Oh,
something.
the top 100. Well, I'm glad
Like
the
your top
number
200.
6, because if you look at your top 100,
Yeah.
it is in order.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So I was looking at like number 6. I was like, I'm glad that didn't make it, because I was also at the same time I found my number 1 song, and then I was like,
Oh,
I
yeah,
haven't
yeah.
listened to that since the beginning of the year either.
Yeah.
So, all right, Jordan and Pat, you guys can go next.
Okay.
Is that for me to go or do you go?
Yeah. There you go.
Okay. No, you go.
Okay. My number 1 song, Backseat, Sam McPherson. Number 2, What My World Spins Around, Jordan Davis. Staying up there. JD.
My gosh. Way to represent. Sponsored.
Number 3, Ghost Town, Benson Boone. Number 4, Yours by Conan Gray. And number 5, Something Simple by Sam McPherson. Guy made it in my 2 songs in the top 5.
Wow, that's crazy. He's famous.
And I got a picture with him. Yeah.
That's cute.
Thank you.
All right,
Um,
you can go.
All right, top 10 by Christopher Sincere, Rain by King Kaleidoscope, Without You by Riders, Irresponsible by Judah and Jay Monty, and 517 by Mirror Hours.
Nice.
Thanks, man.
Nice, good songs.
Yeah, of course.
Definitely. Wait, hold on. I have heard one of them. We said it was the one that who's the one that sings "Teach Me How to Dance"?
Oh,
Mm,
Jarvis
that-
Campbell.
Actually, he
Oh,
is. He's
yeah,
not
it was
on here.
yours.
That's
Oh,
in my top 100.
that song.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah,
When you
that's in
played
mine
it
too.
when
That's
we
in
were
mine
driving
too.
when we were
His
driving
whole
back
album.
from the gorge, I was like, good
Oh,
song.
song.
good
Yeah,
song.
that-
I've listened to
that-
that a lot.
His whole album's in my top
That one's
100.
that one is in my top 100 too. That song. Okay, next is your top
Top
artist.
artist.
So how many artists did you listen to? Because it tells you how many. I listened to 1,843 artists.
Doubled me.
When did you?
565.
What's your number?
1,843.
1,827.
Wow.
I guess something came up next year.
You do.
Okay, your top artist. Who is your top artist this year?
Sam McPherson.
And then it says how. Did it tell you how many? Yeah, it should tell you how many
Yes.
minutes.
1,200 minutes together in the top 0.01%.
Dang.
Wow, that's pretty good, man.
Thank you.
All right, what was yours?
Jervis Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
Literally 2,000 minutes together, and I was in the 0.1%.
0.1.
There you go. And my top artist was Gregory Alan Isakov. And
Yeah.
I spent,
What?
1,298 minutes. So I spent less minutes.
And just
With
98 minutes more than me.
Yeah. And then I was in the top 0.5%.
I'm surprised yours aren't higher. Not well,
yeah, honestly.
No, because
not percent because he has a big following, but I'm surprised on the minutes.
it's because there wasn't an artist this year. Like if NF had released an album this year, that would have been number
Okay,
one.
yeah.
100%. But he
Fair.
didn't release, and Gregory Allen also didn't release any music this year.
Okay.
So there was no artist.
To take
That
the spot of him.
Right, and there was no artist I specifically listened to
Yeah, okay.
for months.
So you kind of like went to your default
That's why.
in its old music.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And I that's why some of the numbers are probably like all around, because I spent
Yeah.
most of the year just looking at
Going
music.
through older. Yeah.
older music or finding new
Okay.
music. So
Yeah, mine. So like the numbers, if you compare them all, are interesting because my numbers are the lowest at 1,200, but I'm in the 0.01%, whereas you're 1%, you're 5%,
mm-hmm.
and
0.1%.
0.1. But this guy's following is way smaller than his,
Right.
and probably Jarvis Campbell's. I'm not sure.
Probably not by much, though, I would imagine.
Do you know how many monthly listeners he has?
I haven't looked, but
Look it up right now.
I don't want to look at it right now.
Well, then I will have to.
Good, you have your phone ready to do it.
Sam McPherson has 1.3 million. Jarvis Campbell has 670,000, so he has way less.
Dang.
But yeah, so I saw that and I was like, okay, well, I figured his following was way smaller.
Last year, Spotify told me I was
Do better.
in the top like 0.01% for an artist who only does covers, and he was through TikTok.
Yeah.
So it was really small. I was like, oh, great. So
That's really funny.
okay, now
It's
you're
like you
top.
listen to 60 minutes of this guy,
Yeah.
and you're in the 0.0001%.
I'm
Well,
probably
he has 4 monthly listeners, and I'm one of them.
great. Says say thanks. Oh, great. He's probably gonna see it.
Yeah.
Okay, so your top
Oh,
artists.
man.
Who wants to go first?
We already did that.
Oh.
Top artists.
Artists. we
Plural.
didn't do
Oh.
songs. Yeah.
Mine isn't ready yet, so Jordan
Okay.
go first.
Okay. Jervis Campbell, number 1. King Kaleidoscope, number 2. Christopher Sincere, Chris Renzema, and Gable Price and Friends.
Is that about the same as your top songs?
Pretty close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because mine
Mine are completely
are
opposite.
I would
not
because
really
I
the
didn't have
same.
any Jervis Campbell songs in my top 5.
Okay.
Although if I would have listened to them earlier in the year, probably would have had it in there. But I discovered them later, so.
I only had one song that was similar to the artist, and that was Hans Zimmer. So I'll go next. 1, Gregory Alan Isakov. 2 is NF, which is the first year that I've ever had
Really?
had NF as number 1.
Oh, okay.
3 is Hans Zimmer. 4 is Daughtry. 5 is Eminem. So, and then I was realizing, like, why is Daughtry up there? I'm like, I do listen to quite a bit of stuff from Daughtry.
That's funny. Number 1, Sam McPherson. Number 2, Jake. Didn't make it in my top 5. Or JVKE if you want to be thrown for a
is it
loop.
the Golden Hour
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Which he released an album. But
okay.
Number 3, Matt Hahi. It's
Try it again.
Matt Hahi.
Hi.
It's spelled weird. I don't know, man.
Let me see it.
H-A-U-G-H-U-Y.
Matt Hahi.
I don't know. You figure it out. Blake Rose and Conan Gray.
Back on the what's that guy's name? Jake?
Yeah, Jake.
Juke?
It's Jake.
It looks like it could be a Juke.
Yeah,
Okay.
I always thought so, and then it's just Jake with the A flipped upside down
Makes sense.
and no cross.
Was
I
that
thought it was
was
a
his
V
album?
this whole time.
I did too.
It's not a V.
It's a V.
I thought it was
but-
Javuka.
Jabuki? It's Jake.
Okay.
He just
anyway.
had to be original.
Was his album good? What
Yeah.
we listened to? It was okay.
Yeah.
I gotta listen. I
Apparently.
like the Golden Hour song. I just have. I don't.
Yeah,
I
I've
think
seen
I
that
have
played
it.
a ton.
I do like it. It's really good.
It is a good album. For me. I don't know if it is for you.
I'll determine if it makes if it makes any of my playlist. That means it's good. Okay. What is the next slide?
What is
Oh,
the personality? How does yours start? Because mine's pretty
Let me get-
funny.
Is yours Adventurer?
Wait, mine says this year you had layers like an onion.
Yeah.
But you listen to music unlike an onion.
That's what I
so
got.
is that what David said?
Is that what everyone says?
No,
Oh, that's what mine said.
mine didn't say
Wait,
that.
what
does yours
was
say?
your...
The Adventure. Oh wait.
I thought
maybe?
that had a reference to crying. But if you
I
think
just
about
thought
it,
of Shrek.
it's opposite.
No,
I just
mine
thought of
did-
Shrek when it said...
Is that when you? Was that the first? Is that the first start
layers.
of the?
Yeah, it's right here.
This year you had layers like an onion. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, yours is the same.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But yeah, Adventurer is mine. A lot of people were that, I think.
Not
No, yeah, Jordan's was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What was yours?
me. It was the Nomad.
That's the first I've heard.
All right, so you gotta read.
I want to know how many different ones there are.
Yeah, I seen a lot of.
I know.
adventures.
I seen a lot. Yeah. So the Nomad is you're a sonic explorer who listens far and wide. But once you find a song or artist you love, they're with you always, kind of like a musical souvenir.
Cute.
Cute.
Pretty much means I'm better than you. So.
I mean,
I'm a seeker of sound, though, so.
Well, I'm a dog, so.
It just says
I got that Riz with my music artist.
Bro, seriously.
You're a dog. That's just the adventurer.
I
the
lied.
Nomad.
I'm not the
the
Nomad.
dog.
I'm just the Riz master. That's what it said.
Oh yeah, how many did your podcast? Because Jordan doesn't.
I
have
don't,
any.
I don't have any podcasts
So,
to listen to.
how many minutes of podcast did you listen to?
Is that
it's
the
the
very
one right
last?
before. It's the one right before the personality one.
Did
I don't
Josh,
know if I
did
had
Josh's
that.
podcast make your top 5?
No, sorry, Josh.
Is it right after top artists?
Yes. Wait, hold on. You put these artists.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
I don't have that one.
Really?
That's interesting because I listen to podcasts.
Yeah, it is
You
weird.
don't have that?
I'm offended. I don't.
Weird. Okay, my top. I'll read my top podcasts. So number one, fantasy football, or the fantasy footballers. Number 2 was our own, because I like to go back and re-listen to ours. 3 was a radio show here in Seattle called Brock and Salk. Number 4 was the Stay Hot sports podcast, which is found them on TikTok. They're the ones that have that whole big
I
Justin
hate
Tucker
those
debate.
No,
No,
actually,
I
no,
do
I like
like
those
them.
guys. Sorry, it's the player's choice that I
Yes,
don't
I don't
like.
like.
Those guys are idiots.
Yeah.
Is that me? Sorry.
And then 5 for me was fantasy.
Yes,
Pat.
I was
It's right next to you.
Is that me?
I've had
5
those on, it's
was another
confusing.
fantasy football podcast. So, and I had 14,000 minutes of podcast listening.
I'm offended I don't have podcasts because I listen
How
to.
many minutes do you think of podcasts you listen to?
It's gotta
It's
be more,
probably
more than me, right?
No,
No, you don't
I
listen
don't
that
think
much?
so. If I had to like compare it to music listens, if that was at 57,000, I'd say 20,000.
Maybe
Wouldn't that be more than John Luca then?
What was yours then?
14.
Okay, I'll say 10.
Maybe you have to have a certain amount, and then that's why you didn't get.
No,
it.
10,000.
Or
Like
if you
enough.
have,
Yeah, but then he must not have gone 10,000. Let's say 10,000 was that.
I
Threshold.
feel like even 5,000 would be enough.
yeah, it's podcasts. Huh?
Yeah, weird.
I'm gonna look into it.
I don't know if you guys saw this, but on Spotify, so that gives you your missed hits or whatever.
That's what I was just
Did
looking.
you? I was looking at it. It gives you songs to like add to your thing. I was
didn't
looking
see
through
that.
them.
That's
So.
what just played.
It's actually
really
pretty
loud.
cool. And then I looked at the artist messages. But yeah, Spotify. That was our Spotify Wraps. If
Hopefully you enjoyed that, and if you didn't, sorry.
sorry, I guess it's probably better to look at than to listen to. But no, I wanted to bring this up. I had this thought yesterday, and I think more things should take advantage of a thing like Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah.
So like a Netflix or a TV streaming service, they should have their own version of a Spotify Wrapped by what shows you watched, what shows you watched the most
Yeah.
of, how much time you spent on the home screen waiting to pick a movie.
That'd be a lot for everybody.
Yes,
That would be interesting.
I think more things need to take
Just
advantage
life.
of
Just have a Spotify rap for life. How long it took you to decide where to eat.
that. Yeah. How long are you in the bathroom?
I just realized it didn't have top 5 albums.
Does
That's
it have-
normally something it has.
Albums. Really? I don't think I've ever
Yeah.
gone that one.
I think I did last year.
Pat, if you want to, because Jordan, you didn't have this last year, but if you want to, Pat, look at what you put out last year and compare it to this year.
Because
Oh,
I
sweet,
gotta
on
open
this
Instagram. Dang it.
Cancel. Yes, discard. I was looking at mine last year and just comparing. Let me go
Archive.
back real quick.
Oh wait, how do I find it?
Go to archive.
I
Your
did.
stories archive.
Oh.
One thing they had last year that they didn't have this year was the audio aura, which was like
Oh yeah.
my top music moods are wistful and hype. That's what they had last year. I like this year's a lot better. Okay, so last year.
So they didn't have the, what was it, the throughout the day thing?
No.
Okay, so that was the
see,
same
that's
thing,
the thing. But Spotify changes up and stuff.
Yeah.
So, last year I actually had 70,606 minutes. So not, I think I said 81,000, 70,000.
And I was 75 last year.
Okay, and then my top artist was NF, Gregory Allen, NSYNC,
Wow.
Novo Amor, and Token.
Who say the fourth one again?
Novo Amor.
If you know, you know. I know.
No, I know that. There's a song I know. There's a couple songs I know
Yeah.
from them.
Yeah.
I just can't remember the name.
And then my top songs was number 1 was Money and Fame.
Where'd you find that song?
I remember that
Get out of
song.
here.
I remember
that song is so
Yeah,
good.
where,
dude.
you found it from who?
Number 2, Long Live the Champion.
Who did you find that song from too?
Good song. 3 was No Game. 4 was Hip Hop Hooray, and 5 was Bye Bye Bye. I listened to that list. I love a lot better than this year's list. So
That's a good list.
that was a pretty good list. And I like those songs a lot more.
So last year, my minutes streamed on the podcast I listened, or my top podcast last year, and the minutes streamed on it was 19,000,
okay.
which is, I'd say, is down this year. But yeah, I think 10,000 on podcast minutes is about a fair guess for this year.
Yeah.
My top 3 artists last year were Anson Sabra, Blake Rose, Morgan Wallen, Ruben, and James Bay.
You would have Anson Sebra.
Sabra.
Sebra.
Sebra.
How dare you?
Depressed little man.
He's a good artist. Thank you.
He has good songs, but
He had my number 1 and
only if
number
I'm
2
like
songs.
lonely and sad.
I have 2020s right here. Also, I went all the way back to 2020 because I was kind of
gosh.
curious. NF was 1. Eminem was 2. 3 was Joyner Lucas. 4 was Skillet.
Wow, you were on a little. There's a little pattern. in
And
this
5
tree
was
there.
Chris Brown.
My number, I screen recorded the last 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Mine, 2020, number 1 artist was AJR. Number 2 is Jordan Davis. Number 3, Home Free. Number 4, Anson Sabra. Number 5, Thomas Rhett.
Okay,
Minutes
okay.
listened, 100,000.
Oh, mine was
Thomas
37. Mine was
Rhett.
only 37,000. So, and my top songs: "Go Stupid, Go Crazy," I don't know. You guys won't know that song by name, but you'll definitely have heard it before. 2 was Blinding Lights. That was when it first came out that year. 3.
Surprised that's not number 1 for you, honestly.
The song that's number 1 goes pretty hard. 3 was God's Country. 4 Bad Company, and 5 Roulette.
Do you remember
God's
what your
Country.
number was for how many artists you listened to this year?
82.
Mine
This
in
year?
Yeah.
Okay, 82.
Mine in 2020 was 1,300.
Artists?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, artists.
You're
Oh,
thinking of genres. You had
genres.
82 genres.
Artists.
You had
I had 1842. Or 43.
Okay, so this is outrageous. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did I have 18?
no. You didn't have 18. You had like 1,000 something.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
I was 18. Wait, that
Did
that
I?
seemed like too many.
No, I think that's it.
Look it up, dude. I know.
Yeah.
I gotta go
Bro,
back
keep
now.
capping, bro.
I already
Yeah,
forget what we said.
Bro, you got no riz.
Shut it.
Hold on, we said artists, right?
Yeah.
Sunrise, sunset. Let's see. That's minutes. 1 song. That's the amount of songs. Okay, 1843 artists.
Okay.
Well,
I was right.
no, you said 1842. So you were actually
Shoot, I was off
one
one. Oh well. Anyway, yeah. So that was. Did you just read your 2020s or no? You didn't.
I did part of
Okay.
it.
Okay.
I'm all wrapped up on that.
Yeah,
topic.
wrapped up. Okay. I think I can find 2019 if I really want to.
I don't
How was
think it
that?
started in 2019.
No, it did because I have it.
Oh gosh, now I gotta look.
You don't have to.
I don't know if I saved that one, to be honest.
I didn't post that one. Oh, I did. I did post this one.
All right, we
I-
gotta wrap this up. People
Okay,
are bored.
okay. 1 I had NF, 2 was Marshmello, 3 was Eminem, 4 was Khalid, 5 was Logic.
Dude, Khalid.
Songs.
Actually,
This is
isn't it-
all.
Is it
this is-
Khalid or Khalid?
Oh yeah,
Khaled.
Khalid. Oh.
DJ Khaled.
No, it's not him.
him. No.
DJ Khalid.
All
I
right,
think it's-
top songs. When I Grow Up, The Search, Till I Collapse, 1-800. That's that Logic song. The other side.
Are you okay?
And
Dude, you had to
and
do
like-
Oh, I know it. That was confusing.
Yeah, never mind.
No. Your answer is no.
We'll talk about it after off the pod.
Yeah, I don't have 2019s.
Okay.
I wonder if I shared it. Did I have Instagram back then? Who cares? Who gives
Anyway,
a rat's patootie?
one thing I wanted to
don't
bring up.
Want a rat's booty, so
Patootie.
One thing I wanted to bring up, kind of regarding the TV streaming services that I found out today. It's about a show that Jordan and Brianna and I are currently watching called Ted Lasso. And
sorry about to say Haunting of Hill House.
good show also, but it's about Ted Lasso, and I didn't know this, but Ted Lasso became a show in 2020, or was released in 2020, but it was actually based off of a commercial that was done 8 years before that, also done by Jason Sudeikis, to promote the English Soccer League, to bring American fans in. And they did like a couple shorts, and the fans loved it. Or they presented it to all the teams that were in the English Soccer League, and all of them turned it down except for one team, and there's the Tottenham Hotspurs. So they do the YouTube shorts or the YouTube short clips or whatever for that team, where he becomes the coach of the team, and he doesn't know any of the rules.
Mm-hmm.
And this was like done in 2012, and it's just kind of a character that he created. And actually, I think he created it a couple of years even prior to that, and then everyone loved it, and then he kind of retired the character, and they brought it back up again for 2017. He like presented it again, and they loved it, and then it became a TV show.
Wow.
Yeah, I just saw that on TikTok.
Oh, I think I sent it to you. Or did I?
You did, but I saw it before you sent it
Oh,
to me.
okay. Anyway, yeah.
That's how it usually goes.
Anyway, I thought it was pretty
That
cool.
is pretty
That
cool.
is a pretty cool story. It's a great show. Love it.
It is already 10 out of 10 first season.
Yep.
So
Okay, I will give it
haven't
a
even
watch.
finished the season either. So
It's pretty good.
When
it's
I get
really
tired
good.
of The Office, I'll watch it.
It's on. Well,
Are you serious
Are
right
you
now?
still watching The Office?
Oh yeah, always. It's
You're
a
one of
good
those
show,
people.
man.
It is a good show. Look,
But at some point,
No.
you can watch episodes here and there. It's just
But then you're just like,
no, dude.
it's a like you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with it. That's why I come back.
Any show will lose its touch at some point.
Oh, The Office hasn't for me.
Look,
Yeah.
I love The Office. I love it.
Yeah,
Every time-
exactly.
And
I
when
love
we were
it.
looking
And-
up, I was looking up clips and I was laughing out loud. just remembering
Absolutely.
them. And I still remember the show, but I have to be in the mood to want to go and sit down an Office episode.
Okay.
That's fair. Like I can't.
We're different people.
I can't watch through it all again, or even like just watch
Wow.
multiple episodes in a row. It's like,
Wow. Yeah,
Just
I mean
can't
we're
do it.
You
different.
grow up, you know.
yeah. Honestly, I'm not a child anymore.
You still ain't got that.
I know there are other new shows out there that are good, but I also just like, well, I know this show's good, so I'm gonna rewatch it. I was talking to the guy I shot weddings with over the summer. I think we were talking about Brooklyn Nine-Nine maybe, and he's like, dude, there's other shows that are like new shows that are good, and I was like, okay, name some, and he was like, The Office, and then he couldn't think of any more, and I'm like, no, you cannot bring up that
Not even
argument.
a new
It's
show.
not new. It's
No.
older than Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I was like, you cannot bring up that
Alright,
argument.
we got one for you. Haunting of Hill House.
Okay.
See,
I've
here's the
got a
thing.
list.
I wanna get into. I'm trying to find new shows to watch.
You have a
Yeah.
list, and you haven't even started the list because
No.
you keep watching The Office.
Well, yeah.
What's the point of having the list?
So I don't forget.
Arguably, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is better. I was getting
Yeah.
a haircut, and I was talking to the barber.
Well, until the last season.
Yeah.
What? Oh, until last. You're right. But we were talking about
On
shows.
both of them.
Right. We were talking about both shows,
I mean, sorry.
The Office and Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I was just gonna say, season 9's better than season 8.
On which show?
The Office.
Oh. Nah.
There are moments to like in season 8 too.
Yeah, that's the problem. There's
Season 8
moments,
is when
there's-
Michael Scott leaves, right?
Yes.
And season 9 is
No.
without him at all.
season
7. He leaves at the end of
He
season
leaves at
7.
seven.
Yeah, ends in
Okay.
the end of the
You
season.
guys have watched
I
this
can't
show a
say anything.
bajillion times, and you still like, wait, he leaves which season?
I need to rewatch The Office.
Fine, I'll watch the last 3 seasons. No, season 9 is weird. I don't like it.
I love season
Because
9.
Andy
good.
just gets worse as a person.
I mean, that's definitely one of those parts that throws me off, but like I like the new
And
characters
Robert
that are added
California
in.
and Nelly, I hate them
That's
both
season
so
8.
much. Okay, well,
That's
still.
season 8. Yeah.
So, Robert California
Okay.
season 8.
Okay,
See,
then
you
maybe
don't
it is
even
better
know.
than 8.
You've watched The Office
How do you know
this
this
many
off the top of
times,
your head?
and you don't even know what freaking
If you give
characters
me,
in what season?
if you gave me a character and said which like season are they in, I'd be like anything like 6, 7, 8 maybe is my guess.
Dude, I just know that from
yeah,
My
Oh my
memory's
gosh.
not good, guys.
my memory
You're
when it
in-
comes to for the Office for some
Carry
reason
on.
is top
bro,
notch.
zero Riz.
Shut it, Jordan. Okay, you were talking to the barber.
Oh yeah, well we were just discussing Brooklyn Nine-Nine and The Office, and we both
Good
agreed.
memory.
We both agreed that Brooklyn Nine-Nine, that we enjoyed Brooklyn Nine-Nine more than The Office, and we
Yeah.
it was kind of that realization where we're like, man, I actually do like this more than The Office.
Yeah.
It was a weird like a.
There's parts
It was
I
a
like
growth. It was a growth.
about it more than The Office.
You know what I'm just gonna say? It. I like New Girl better than The Office.
Oh yeah, New Girl. Yes.
New Girl has become the new Office
In a way, yes.
because people are starting to watch that show religiously, and
Yeah.
it's kind of overtaken The Office's spot. Like The Office, people love The Office, and it like made that comeback after it stopped airing, and now it's happening with New Girl.
I don't
Probably
think it's
'cause-
taken over The Office, but it's up there.
I was
It's-
just gonna
it's
say
no- it's
probably
gaining that
because
momentum.
Yeah.
The Office isn't on Netflix anymore,
Right.
so it's on Peacock, and not a lot of people have Peacock.
Right.
Yeah.
And they all have Netflix, which New Girl is still on there. So by
Yeah.
the time that gets kicked off, then something else is gonna take
Right.
its place.
Exactly. So, but I'm trying to find new shows that just to enjoy that I haven't had time.
You know, Bridgerton.
No.
Here's
I'm
one.
not gonna.
Parks and Rec.
I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch Parks and Rec. I was
I'm kidding.
I was content where I left it off, and that was not finishing the show. But I got far enough where I was like, okay, I know, got what I wanted out of it. I saw all the funniest
Yeah.
episodes.
If it weren't for Andy, that show would not be
And Ron Swanson.
great at all.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
Andy brings it from like a 5 to a 10,
Oh, 100%.
and Ron Swanson brings it from
Ron-
the 1 to
oh,
the
man.
4, and then
I think Ron Swanson's brings it from 1 to 10 immediately.
yeah.
Oh yeah. His laugh every time I hear it gets me to laugh
And
every
then when
time.
him and Andy are on screen together,
Yes.
20 out of
20
10.
out of
Yes,
10.
yes.
And if they're both gone and it's just Leslie, it's like
Yeah.
I want to punch the TV.
Oh,
it's
that's
okay.
where I saw somebody talking about.
don't like her.
There's a clip, and they were saying
She's not
any
great.
any main.
That's sexist, but
No, yeah, it was they were saying that they didn't like Parks and Rec because she was not that funny. Leslie's not that funny.
It's just cringy to me.
she's not that funny.
I never liked your character.
Yeah.
And that's nothing against woman.
Kind of like that person on TikTok that's going around, is getting a lot of hate for her comedy. Have you seen the?
What's her name?
I don't know. No, it's just like those clips. You know, people think I'm funny, but I'm just really
Oh
loud.
yes,
Have you seen those?
yes, I've seen
No.
that one. I've
Bro,
seen that one.
so bad.
There's one person that reminds me of that.
Oh,
Or
I know
that-
exactly who.
I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say her name.
No, say it. Say it. Say,
but,
what, say the letter it starts with.
Text
text you. What was I gonna say? Oh, you know those guys that do the drafts and stuff like that
Yeah,
on TikTok.
You're
or
waiting
whatever?
for the text,
I'm not
bro.
sending you a text. I'll tell you afterwards.
All right, we got to wrap this podcast up.
How much time are we at?
We talked about Spotify Wrapped for 40 minutes.
Dang.
So we're at 50.
You know those guys that do the drafts and stuff like that we're about to do.
Mm-hmm.
They had Nick Jonas on there.
Yeah, I
Did
saw
you see
that. Yeah, they've had
pretty
Nick
cool.
Jonas,
They don't
Richard
also-
Jefferson.
They don't have they're like, oh, follow us on YouTube or whatever for our full episodes. They've only posted 2 full episodes, and it was from like 5 months ago. So those clips that they've been doing, there's no full episodes. It's just the clips.
Yeah, that's what I thought they were.
Well, I'm just saying, people are like, dude, you need to post the full thing. And
Yeah.
they're not doing it. I'm like, that's kind of genius.
Hmm.
They're not posting the full episode.
But also, I would never do that because that's just annoying, and I hate to be that person.
to what?
Yeah, I agree.
Tease that. Like, do that.
Yeah.
Just like
tease
you
me
don't get
like
to see
that.
the in between.
Yeah, just for a business standpoint, it's like, that's just annoying.
Like they had the
That's
NBA
dumb.
player on there.
Yeah, Richard
Or
Jefferson.
Yeah, Richard Jefferson. Like they did ball guys.
Yeah, it
That
was,
was pretty
it was
funny.
good.
All right, let's get into this draft.
go.
So speaking of the Office TV shows, we are doing Michael Scott Sainz. Oh yeah, I guess I gotta bring up last.
Oh, yeah.
Last poll.
Yeah, I think people misunderstood my my list from last week or a couple weeks ago. You know, they just didn't get it. That's why I didn't vote for it.
Let me look at your list again. This
Let
thing's
me
about
pull up
fall.
the archive, and
Michael's hopping on.
that's tough. Okay, so we did the best things about fall, and I will read you guys the results. In last place, with 4 votes
Wait,
at
I
13%,
gotta know
we
who
had
voted for me.
we had Jordan. Josh voted for you, and Gregory voted for you. That's the only 2 you really
See,
knew.
it's like you got the 2 highest IQ guys. You know?
In second place, we had Patrick
Dang it.
with 8 votes.
Wow, you only doubled me? That's
And
sad.
here's who voted for you, so you can go hit them up. Sophie voted for you. Anna voted for you.
Thanks, Anna.
Thomas Viho voted for
Thanks,
you.
Thomas.
My Aunt Jeannie voted for you.
Thank you.
Hmm.
And Natalie voted for you.
Thanks.
Okay. And then to win it off for the second victory dub in a row with 18 votes.
Yeah, because you got the first pick in the draft and you got Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
You guys didn't
you
want
friggin'
the-
cheater, dude.
How many votes did you get?
18.
Yeah.
Listen, I had football,
Uh,
and there's
I'd
girls,
like to
so
throw-
they're not going to care about football.
Let me. You guys said this is what you said. I'm not going for the win. I'm going for my own personal list. So don't act like you cared.
And
Yeah,
guess what?
we knew you won that draft the second you picked Thanksgiving, and we were like, oh, there's not much else to pick.
Yeah, so I chose cuffing season.
Exactly.
Because I have
Yeah.
Riz.
let me thank my people real quick. Vincent, Sam and Dominique finally
What?
voted for
Vincent
my list.
voted for you?
I know, he's
What?
number one fan. Benji voted for me. Jeremy finally voted for me. Peyton voted for me. So thank you guys.
Cool.
Anyway.
Proud.
All
Happy
right, so
for
we
you.
are doing Michael Scott Sainz, the draft order of the draft. I'm gonna go first again, and then who went second last?
I went second last
You
time.
went second
Don't
last
let
time.
that.
I know
change
we are
your-
gonna do. We are
What?
gonna do the order of the draft. So Pat, you're gonna go second. Jordan, you're gonna go last. But we're doing the snake draft. So
See, here's the thing.
now this.
Jessica's already going to get the number 1 line.
Yeah, but this is different because there's so many.
Oh yeah. There's no
Oh,
guarantee
dude,
here.
There's a guarantee.
I'm
Jordan
excited
cheated
here.
Already.
Shut it, Jordan. You know.
Okay.
You need to stop.
All right. So I will go first.
I'm so
and
nervous.
with my first overall
I
pick,
wonder what it is.
I'm gonna go with. Oh, by the way, I don't even know if we said our topic. Michael Scott Sainz.
Yeah, we said it like 8
Okay.
times.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, what's the
okay.
topic again?
Anyway, I'm gonna go with. That's what she said.
No way.
Yeah, I was just telling him earlier, as if no one chooses that first or second, then you
Yeah.
already lost.
That's what she said. Gosh, where do I even start?
There's a lot of good ones.
Yeah.
All right, Pat, you are second.
I know you guys are probably on the same website I am.
Is it top 25?
Yes. But you don't have the note in my phone.
Yeah, you don't have. You have
I
the
actually have notes in my phone.
Gosh dang it.
Pat, you got it. Let's go.
I know. I don't want to go second.
9, 8.
No, don't rush him.
It's a draft, dude. There's supposed to be a timer.
What you
Tell
give him,
me
like,
I'm
30
wrong.
seconds? In a draft, you get 10 minutes.
This is
Yeah.
an NFL draft, Gianluca. This is a
Okay, this is
Podcast
my number
draft.
one. I'm not superstitious, but I am a little stitious. Yes.
I was
As
gonna
long as
choose
I-
that.
I'm gonna sit and put that on my list completely. So there's some of these that make me laugh so
I
much.
know. Honestly, I am gonna go with this one, which is the number 2 on the website, because I think it's hilarious. Would I rather be feared
it.
or loved? Easy, both. I want people to be afraid of how much they love me.
That's a good one.
I know.
How many rounds are we doing?
And
on this,
then
by the way,
We
Was
could
that-
stick to 4. We could do 5 if we wanted.
okay, I was stuck to 4.
in this one, my other one, I'm gonna go. We're doing snake, right?
Yes.
Sometimes I'll start a sentence and I don't even know where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way
Mm-hmm.
because it's so relatable. 'Cause I do that all the time. All right, Pat, you ready?
Well, I'm trying to write down your quotes while also.
I was
trying
gonna
to
say
decide.
if we could always just pick ours and then you could type it up afterwards.
Oh
That
yeah,
makes
I'm
it
just
easier
kind
for
of
you.
starting them so I know what they are.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no rush because I'm still debating what I'm gonna want to
Cool,
pick.
cool.
So.
What are people gonna like the most? No, I don't care about them.
I feel like that's gonna be a hard choice because they're all pretty good.
Yeah. Not that one. Not that one. I used a superstitious line on my boss the other day.
Dang, I wish I would have chose a different one.
Really? You're already regretting you had 2 picks in a row and you're already regretting
Not that I picked bad ones,
it. Yeah.
because it's hard to pick bad ones.
But you're like, you hope it falls. You're
Oh.
saying you hope it falls back to you?
I don't think it will, but it is one that would be really funny. But I feel like, yeah, one of you guys is gonna choose it.
Okay.
There's so many good ones.
Pat, my gosh.
All right, fine. This will be my number 2. I love inside jokes. I hope
Oh,
to be a
I
part
love
of
that
one
one.
someday. Can you let me finish it next time?
Sorry.
I love inside jokes. I'd love to be a part of one someday. Thank you.
I thought you did finish that.
Yeah, I thought you did too.
You
I
literally
love
said it.
inside. Can you?
Shut it. No, you've had your turn. John
Okay,
Logan, go.
okay. All right, that's a good one. Okay, so because that was gonna be one of my picks, but I'm gonna go sort of an Okie Afterbird. That one I say all the time.
That one's iconic.
That one is so good. All right, and then for my next one, oh, this is so good. Oh, there's so many good ones. But I'm gonna go with well, how the turntables.
That's a good
Yeah.
one. That's a good one. Did I see this one?
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Okay.
I'll leave that one just in case.
Yeah, maybe. I did. There was a 10-minute video. Did you guys end up watching that? Because I pulled some from some of the videos that I had on there.
Okay.
Oh. Pat's crying over here.
Okay. That one. That's not so great.
I'm glad I wrote some of these down.
I have something I wrote down, but
I have a lot written down, but I don't want to go there yet.
I gotta. Oh crap! I forgot I get 2 picks in a row.
I bet there's some that I missed. 100%.
Did you already use this one?
Yes,
Yeah, I thought so.
that was literally my first pick.
Oh, okay. It's been a while. Okay. This is going to be my next one. Monkey see, monkey do. Monkey pee all over you.
I totally forgot about that one.
Season 6, episode 10. In case you want to know.
That's a
man,
good
these are
one.
good ones. Okay, I'm glad none of you guys use this one.
Okay.
If I had a gun with 2 bullets and I was in a room with Hitler, Bin Laden, and Toby, I would shoot Toby twice.
That's a good one.
And then between 2 right now. Man, this is tough. Really tempted. I'm not gonna do it. Maybe I'll do it.
Don't.
Oh yeah, dope.
No,
If there's someone
I'm not gonna do that one. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with this one. It's Wikipedia is the best thing
Oh,
ever.
yes.
Anyone in the world can write anything they
Nah.
want about any subject, so you know you're getting the best possible information.
That's a good one.
It's a good one. It's not up there though.
Oh, what's up there?
Nah, debatable.
Well, all the like short liner ones are like. kinda
Okay, my last one, if we're doing 4, is my mind is going a mile an hour.
Ah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Thank you.
Dang, there's so many that I could pick right here.
This is the last pick.
Yeah. Wait, did you guys already do 4?
Oh yeah, I've done 4.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you want to do a 5th round, or is that too many?
Let's leave it at 4, I think.
Yeah, it's fine.
What was your last one?
Number 22 on the list.
Can you say it?
The Wikipedia one.
I
Yeah, it's
know,
the
but I
Wikipedia
don't
one.
want to scroll through them.
Help.
Wikipedia.
Okay.
Can you just copy and paste?
Yeah, I wanted to see what it started with. Go ahead, Gianluca.
All right. Do I want to go for the win?
Oh.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
You've already won it. That's what she said.
No, he
no,
didn't.
that doesn't give you a win.
No, it doesn't at all.
Okay, if John Luca wins that, I'm saying that next time we do a podcast.
All right. I'm gonna go with. You know what they say: fool me once, strike one, but fool me twice, strike 3.
I almost did that one.
That was a good one. Oh, there's so many. I already regret that pick. Here-
Yeah, there's so many better ones,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
There.
Okay, here. Let me see. Let me
No,
read
you
some of
can't change it.
No. Let me read you some of the ones that I didn't pick.
Okay.
Okay. I have written down 2 queens casino night. I'm gonna drop a deuce on everybody.
That's a good one.
Dang, that's a
It's a
good one.
very good one.
And then another one, no rest for the sick. Says that
Oh,
on point.
dude, you know what I was thinking?
What?
Just pooping.
Yeah, I wrote that.
I
You
have
know,
that, I have
just
that.
pooping. You know.
Did
how
any
I
of
be.
did you
I
guys
thought
say
of
this
thinking
one?
That
And I knew
really
exactly what to do, but in a much more real sense, I had
That's
no
what I
idea to do.
almost went with, and
Yeah.
I wish I had
did.
taken that.
I wrote this one down. I said, "You're going to HEL double hockey sticks. You're going to hell, Stanley."
That 4 minutes of that episode,
Yes.
it's the Christmas one, is so funny.
And then right after that, he talks to David Wallace, and he's like, "I'll give you a hint. His last name is Christ. He has the power of flight. He can heal leopards."
Yep.
And then the last one I have is, "Tell him to call me ASAP as possible."
Yep.
There's
So-
so many good ones.
There's so many good ones. I don't know if you guys have any other ones written down.
I
but-
do. Give me just a second. I'll go back to my list.
There's the one at the end of that website that says, "Do I need to be liked?"
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I like to be
Oh,
liked.
yeah.
I enjoy being liked. I have to be liked, but it's not like this compulsive need. Like I need to be praised.
I think my underrated favorite one is I love inside jokes. I love to
Yep.
be a part of one someday. The way he says it.
So awkward in that moment too.
There's this one. Well, I'm going through a bit of a rough patch. Whole year, actually.
Oh yeah.
There's I am Beyonce always.
Yeah, that's a solid one.
This thing's.
Oh wait, we didn't even say Dwight, you ignorant slut. Dude, that's one of the
Oh,
most.
yes.
Oh man, how'd that one go undrafted?
How is that not even on that website?
Yeah.
How'd that one go
That's
undrafted?
surprising.
How'd that go undrafted?
Because there's so many. And so
There's
you
this
just, they
one-
get lost.
There's this one's one of my personal favorites. This thing's gonna spiral out of a muck.
Oh yeah, that one's a good one.
Yeah. Nope. Just pooping. You know how I be. And then crazy world. Lot of
Crazy
smells.
World, lot of
Where are the turtles?
Where are the turtles?
That's just,
I declare bankruptcy. You already say that one?
No, that
I did not say that one.
Why don't you explain this to me like I'm 5?
This is funny if you just think about it. He says my favorite restaurant shut down, and my new favorite restaurant sucks. Pick a new favorite. There's this one. I will cover his, another word for butt, like moss on a Mississippi tree stump.
Oh yeah. Man.
Yeah,
Oh,
good
that's
ones.
too good.
There's endless.
There's-
Oh,
yeah,
there's
they're
one
so
where he's
good.
like when Andy's telling him the story of like Dwight when he going to New York, whatever. He's like, "No, you are remembering it wrong." When he says,
Wait, what's the
This doesn't make
context with that
sense.
one?
Like when Dwight lies about going to New York or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And then Andy goes and takes the ticket, and then he's like, didn't you like go behind Dwight's back or something? And he's like, no, you're remembering it wrong.
Yep.
Anyway, that was our draft. Go to our Instagram to participate in the poll when that goes up. Probably will drop that the day of the episode release. Is there anything else we'd like to talk about?
Oh, I just remembered another one.
What?
I need to go out and I need to put a brave face on. We are screwed.
Yes, I love that one. It's over. We are screwed. Dude,
Oh my gosh. Can we redo the draft?
dude, I love that one. Oh, that's so good. 'Cause
That
it
editing
works
is
for
just perfect.
it works for every sports scenario
When
whatsoever.
did you go out there and put on a brave face?
It's
We
over.
are screwed.
When I tell my fantasy team when I start 0-4.
It's over.
We are screwed.
I love that moment.
Oh
Anyway.
man, so funny, so funny.
Is there anything else we'd like to talk about on the podcast? What do we have for time?
105.
Go.
Just keep your nails away from my freaking tires, please.
Yeah, pack off that tire.
Again, I think this is the third nail I've gotten in a tire in like
Oh,
2
man,
years.
I thought you were talking about fingernails.
No, that too, but no.
I was like, you don't got enough riz to get no fingernails on your tires, man.
Shut up.
We haven't said that. We haven't said that word enough for it to be the word of the podcast.
I think we should name the podcast.
Riz.
We should what?
Name the podcast it.
Just name it Riz.
This episode has Riz. Something like that.
We could do that.
So
So
all we
our
talked about was-
Rizziest episode. Turn it into a
No, our Rizziest episode is gonna be later. Trust me.
okay.
When we do the
Relationship.
yeah. The
So that one has to actually be titled "Relationship Advice" by
Yeah,
Single Men.
with Riz.
Which here we'll say it now. We're gonna do a it's going to be a dating advice from single guys.
Did Giuliano
Us.
say he wanted to be on
Giuliano's gonna be on it for comedic relief because he's the only not single one out of us. But if you have any, you can send in any anonymous dating. Yeah, we'll figure out a way. You can send it to one of us and just ask to be named anonymous. I don't know if you want to. I don't know.
Send it in to the Rankaholics Instagram page or
Or you can
Facebook.
just like message one of us privately if you don't want to go that way. That's fine.
look.
Or just
guys,
anything
I
you
won't
want on the
spill your
podcast.
secrets.
Listen, make a YouTube account. Go post it in the comments
Yeah,
of our
there you
YouTube
go.
video, and then boom, we won't know who it is.
Yeah, put it in the bottom of this YouTube down below. I'm trying to post
Down below, guys.
down below in the comment section.
Or anything you want us to say on that podcast.
Yeah, but what do you want to know our opinions of for
Mhm.
dating?
Just dating in general.
Oh, we're looking up here.
Yeah,
For dating,
you gotta look at the camera.
You
For
cheated on me
dating.
when I specifically asked you not to.
as Michael Scott's words.
It's a good way to end it.
Yeah, okay, fine. We'll end it there. Thank you guys for listening to that episode of the Rankaholics Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Spotify, Apple Podcast app. You can leave us a review on Spotify or the Apple Podcast app. I don't know if you can on YouTube.
You can
But
leave a comment.
You can like
You can like. You can
and subscribe.
You can dislike. Don't dislike.
But don't
You can
dislike.
share.
You can share.
If you're torn between Spotify and Apple Podcasts, go to Spotify because
Spotify
Apple
Wrapped.
Podcast doesn't do Wrapped.
They do replays, and that's not as cool as Wrapped.
Not as cool. Apple falling behind in the game as usual.
They're too busy making phones, so
True.
I don't think Spotify's making phones.
As well as computers and everything else in
Yep.
the
But
regime.
what else? Oh yeah, leave us. Thank you guys for listening to us this year. We hope to get
Mhm.
those numbers up as soon as we start posting reels again.
Good year. Oh my gosh. I'm
Yeah.
going through 'em.
Get on it, Pat.
Okay.
I did one. I got to listen to the last like 5 episodes to find spots.
But yeah, thank you guys for listening this year. It's been fun. We kind of revamped the podcast and
Mhm.
have enjoyed what it's been for the past couple episodes now. And
Yeah, last
Ooh.
5 I think.
yeah, Pat and I texted back and forth like, dude, we almost want to go back. Or Pat was like, I almost
Yeah.
want to do it every week again. And I was like,
And he was like, keyword almost.
almost.
Which then this week I was like, yeah, we would not have been able to record. Or like last week to put one out. It's just busy.
Yeah,
But
too busy.
Yeah,
2
we were
weeks
all
helps
too
us
busy.
and
2
all that
weeks
stuff.
helps.
But yeah, it's been fun just doing whatever, no pressure. So, and yeah, so that being said, until next time, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Master Jordan signing off.